Okay, vitamin D3, so important for your body. It is essential for humans to have ample amounts of vitamin D3. Well, how do you get vitamin D3? The number one way you get vitamin D3 is by getting in the sun and getting some sun. So pay attention to the video that's following this. This guy's going to go into detail on why it is important that you get plenty of sun and get your vitamin D3 levels up.
And vitamin D3 is the only vitamin that a human being can make on our own. Not a single cell in your entire body lacks a receptor for that vitamin. So how important do you think vitamin D3 is to human function? So what happens is, vitamin D3, as we age and it gets lower and lower and lower and lower, once it gets into the single digits for a long period of time, you eventually end up with rheumatoid arthritis-like symptoms. You don't have rheumatoid arthritis, but when you walk in to see your primary care doctor, you start explaining your symptoms, how your knees and your hips and your ankles hurt, and you're stiff and achy across the back of your shoulders, and it hurts now to make a fist. And about 25% of the treating physicians will say, you know what, you've got rheumatoid arthritis. No blood work, no SED rates, no counter check. You've got rheumatoid arthritis, and we're going to start you on corticosteroids. Right? Well, we knew in the insurance industry, because we chase death rates back to prescriptions, we knew that if you started corticosteroids, you had 6 years and 1 day until you were having a joint replacement. So now you had a clinical deficiency in a very simple compound in your body. You were missing vitamin D3, caused your joints to ache, and now you were diagnosed with a condition you didn't have, which led you to take a medication that you didn't need, which 6 years and 1 day later led you to have a joint replacement that wasn't required. As soon as you had that joint replacement, I would start to reduce what was called your ambulatory profile, how well you walk. So now you start to reduce your motility. Then I would bring in all the diseases that exacerbate with reduced motility. And now all forms of mortality are approximating, coming from your future closer to the present moment.